We all know Minecraft. You build, you mine, you craft. But what if there was more? Well, there is. See, of course you're missing the key aspects of Minecraft, such as crafting minions to do your bidding, or spending hours talking to one NPC just to make money, or even that each category of the game has now been divided into several subgroups that you can now level up individually, which has several more subgroups within itself that you can level up respectively. At the end of the day, after hours of grinding, you can finally unlock some of the hardest items in the game. The grappling hook. Hey guys, I don't mean to cut in real quick, but I did spend like a bajillion hours making this video, so if you think I'm funny, or you think the video's funny, or you think I'm stupid, you know, you should just subscribe, please. It means a lot. It's very helpful. Thank you. Now, most players aren't aware of this, but Hypixel Skyblock has a deeply rooted set of laws that all players must follow. A code. Firstly, the most important rule. Devote yourself to never exiting your house ever again. Rule number 2. Remember rule number 1. And finally, rule 3. The most important one of them all. Buy MVP +++ to get perks! So finally, after learning all the rules, it's time to launch the game. And start your Hypixel Skyblock experience. Wait, what do you mean I'm not ready? What?
Yeah, the best mods
In Skyblock, mods are one of the most essential features which will greatly improve your gameplay experience.
Skyblock mod guy.
Hello,
Hypixel.
You might be screaming, crying. The new 1.21 update is coming out, and I have no way to play my favorite game.
Please! It's enough!
Do you honestly think you're...
Just when you thought you were going to enjoy a nice vanilla Minecraft creation, the world tells you no. See, what Skyblock fails to tell you is that while yes, you can play the game without mods, have fun enjoying it. But Jasper, I've seen so many YouTubers played without mods. I don't need them either, right? Wrong. This isn't 2019, scrub. The reason why they didn't have mods is because there were no mods when the game first came out. Use your brain. Now, at this point, you're probably getting the impression that I hate mods and that they need to be banned on Hypixel Skyblock. Well, actually, I don't hate them that much. I actually think that mods are one of the greatest additions to Hypixel Skyblock, and I'll tell you why. What actually sucks is the fact that now all the mods have to port over to the new update just so I can cut 2 different kinds of trees. I digress. From first-hand experience, the joy is sucked out for a newbie's brain for the first time when you watch a Skyblock video and realize that the game is a little bit different than yours. You quickly head to the Skyblock forums, creating a post asking, "Why my game not look like his?" 5 minutes later, you're hit with several comments, all which, by the way, do not answer your original question one bit. You finally figure out by yourself that you need mods. But then you're hit with the realization, you have no idea how to get any mods. You find yourself researching for hours on the internet, being told to use countless different launchers, different versions, and so on. You haven't even touched the game, and yet you're already wasting hours and time learning nothing.
This is all I got.
So I'm going to explain it for you. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
To simplify, you only need to think about 3 things. Your launcher, your mods, and then launching the game. Firstly, your launcher. There are many different types of launchers. If you were to use one, great, use that one. I'm going to assume that if you're using a Minecraft launcher, you probably already know how to get mods. If you don't, just go look up a YouTube tutorial for that one. If you're currently not using a Minecraft launcher, well, you're in luck. You got one now. Modrinth has currently been the best Minecraft launcher for modded Minecraft for years now. Not just Skyblock, for everything. If you can't follow along with their very beginner-friendly and simple UI, then, just go look up a YouTube video. That's not my job. Firstly, create a profile in 1.21.5. Trust me, it's just more convenient. We're going to be using Fabric. Create a nice little name for your profile, and to make it feel more like home, add a profile pic to it.
Nice.
Second, the mods. This is usually where people get most confused because there are so many different mods that do different and unique things for the game. So I'm going to let you know which mods to get. Let's go! These are the major Skyblock mods that change the game heavily. These are the quality of life mods. These are the mods that I personally use to make my game look cooler. They do not do anything except for that. And finally, if you want the most important mod, the no recipe book mod. It's so important. It gets rid of the recipe book. Oh my god. Again, after using Modrinth, if you still don't know how to install mods into it, that's not my problem. It's literally just one button, guys. Come on. Finally, after downloading the mods, booting Minecraft, changing your Minecraft settings because, yep, they all got set to default when you make a new profile every single time on Modrinth, you can now go into Hypixel and start your Skyblock experience. Okay, I lied again. Sorry, guys. It wouldn't be Hypixel Skyblock if there wasn't yet another more confusing aspect of the game that prohibits you from properly starting your glorious playthrough. See, when you download all these mods, their settings all come in default every time. Does it sound familiar? Nevertheless, when you load into the game, you might feel as if you've been flashbanged by what seems to be the endless amounts of random widgets and timers dumped onto your screen. So once again, I'm gonna help you fix it all. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna try to explain this all in one go, so let's get into it. All the stuff in the top left concerns the end in the dungeons, so if you're not there, then you can just turn those off. You won't really need them for now. The bottom left is a little pickup notifier. You don't really have to have that on, but I like to put it on just so I know that everything in my inventory that I'm collecting gets put in there. The top right is mostly for fishing. That shows your bait and your dolphin tracker, which is a pet that you probably won't get, so you can probably turn that off. And for the bottom right, that's just more dungeon stuff that comes in handy later, so if you don't plan on doing dungeons anytime soon, you can just go ahead and turn that off. Now for the hotbar. This is the most confusing part. So this mod allows you to change your hotbar into something that looks a little bit less vanilla and less crowded. Basically anything that concerns your health, mana, defense, or speed is kind of put more towards the middle of the screen because it's easier to see. And finally, at the top center of my screen,
the Slayer portion.
While it seems really crowded, all of them overlap each other because only one shows up on the screen at a time, so it's really convenient. Okay, finally, and after booting the game for the 14th time, getting all your mods things put into areas that you know you want them to be, you can now finally enjoy Hypixel Skyblock.
Here we go again.
Welcome to Hypixel Skyblock, a vast world filled with treasure, glory, fun times with friends, corrupt politicians, money laundering, slavery, inequality, you know, the usual. You spawn in, eager to explore and conquer thousands of players who are light years ahead of you. You know that with hard work and grinding, anything is possible. Well, yeah, if you do it for 1,000 years. What Skyblock hides is that not only do you have to grind, but you gotta grind. When most people hit 100 hours on a game, it's a milestone. Something to throw a celebration for. When you hit 100 hours in Skyblock, you are reminded of the commitment you made to spending 12 hours a day sitting at your desk. So if you have the heart to grind, I envy you, truly. I too get joy of endlessly holding down the right mouse button, occasionally pressing the A and D key while the sound of little dings fills up my headphones. It's music to my ears. But even I can't help but get bored of this monotonous life of mine. But wait! Did I tell you that you could actually skip the whole hard work ideology and just get right to it? Okay, for the sake of the video, let's say that even with the bazaar and the auction house, you yearn for the grind and the calm. You like your peaceful life on the farm. It ain't much, but it's honest work. After a long hard day of farming your carrots and potatoes, you go to sell them, realizing that wow, your 7-hour gaming session only made you around 100,000 coins. No surprise to me, but anyways. You hit YouTube with a quick search, how to make money farming Hypixel Skyblock. While watching, you pull out your comically large notebook to take down notes. A minute into the video, you're told that you shouldn't even be trying to make money until you're at least farming level 40. Okay, sounds reasonable. You look and you're currently level 10. It's only 30 levels. How hard can it be?
1 week later.
After farming for a collective 200 hours, you are finally level 40 and you're ready to make money. Strange. You need an armor set that has 4 different progressions, all that come from different crops and cost millions of dollars.
1 eternity later.
After farming for 48 hours a day, you have your cool armor and you're finally ready to make money. Well, actually, you're going to need to do the whole accessory thing, which costs about 1 billion more coins. Also, go ahead and get those Reforged stones. How much is that? 50 million? In total? Each? Sounds like a deal to me. Let's buy those.
Oh my god, bro.
Wow, I'm really not sure where I'm getting all this money from. I just started yesterday. Finally, I got my armor, I got my accessories, even picked up a level 1000 legendary rabbit pet. I'm ready to make the real bucks. Wait, you're telling me that my method of making money internally relies on my luck, which actually isn't based on luck, but how much money I'm willing to spend to get that luck? Ironic. To wrap this gem of a video up, it wouldn't be fair to exclude what makes Skyblock as a whole. The players. These are some of the weirdest and most unique people you'll ever find in your life. You know when you were 10, playing outside with your friends, and your mom comes up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and asks you to hang out with the neighbor? The kid who smells like garbage and has a finger up his nose all day? Yeah, that's what it's like. The people of Skyblock can, be different. Let's take the hub, for example. When it comes to the hub, you can hear a lot of things, but for some reason, the people of Skyblock love to ball, and they do it on the low. I don't think there was a minute of my playing experience when I didn't see someone in the chat saying something around the lines of boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow. Unluckily, the lowballing usually ends up being a scam, or some way to underpay for a product nobody knows about, then realizing it's worth 1,000 times what they actually paid for it. Either way, it's annoying and hurtful to the community. Luckily, Hypixel saw this and came up with a great idea. Let's stop people from doing this by making it so that they can't just AFK at the hub to send these messages. Instead, let's make them have to walk 4 blocks away, then be able to send the messages. Bruh. Perfect. Oh, and don't even get me started on the multiplayer aspect. A lot of time in Skyblock, you'll come into contact with something that is team-based, whether it's a dungeon, mining, or even events such as the festive season of Jerry. No matter where you're at, there seems that there's always someone yelling at someone in the chat. Always talking about what to do and how to do it, and if you don't do it, why you should do it. Now just take a look at some of the interesting conversations I've had with Skyblock players. Kind of like the best kit for like the starter floor is like, it just kind of depends on what class you want to do, but like the dragon armor.
What you mean?
Blood not getting the hype. This guy's not touching no Necron sandal.
Bruh. You probably craft that.
How about some crafted a Necron sandal?
No, wait a minute!
So yeah, that was my take on Hypixel Skyblock. Of course, this is satire. Kind of. I love this game and I love how they continue to keep the fun aspects of it alive for so many years. While my criticism in the video shouldn't be taken to heart because if I was the one who created the game, trust me, it'd be way worse. I do believe that some aspects of the game are easier to point out for their faults because of how common they are to the average player to interact with them. For that reason, my goal was to make a funny video describing my personal experience and many others' experience with this game, and not just to bash on it. I love you, Hypixel. Hey, so if you didn't know, I have a TikTok page. I stream and I post funny content there, so if you enjoy me as a person, I would recommend checking it out. I'm so close to 1,000 followers, which means I'll be doing a special face reveal stream for the first time ever. Yeah, I know, exciting, right? Lastly, if you enjoyed the video, I would recommend checking out these two. One where I played Minecraft build battles, and the other where I play a Roblox game called GPO. Also, I have a Discord which I keep linked down below in my comments. If you never want to miss an upload or just want a fun community to be a part of, you should join. Alright, that's it. See ya.